Hey, Navy.5184 here, and welcome to another music reaction. Today we are reacting to Led Zeppelin, The Ocean, live at Madison Square Garden. I believe this was in 1973, and this is another group I'm really looking forward to diving more into. I know a couple of Led Zeppelin songs, but what really got me more interested in them was when I was doing my tournament for Best Guitarist, and I was reacting to Jimmy Page, and it was when they performed Since I've Been Loving You. And that was a sound that I was not expecting from Led Zeppelin. I didn't realize really just, I guess you say, how diverse they were, like just how bluesy they could get. And I'm a sucker for like blues style guitar playing, and I did not know Jimmy Page was about that. So ever since that, I've told myself that I've got to really start reacting more to them, to get more into their catalog, to really just see how diverse they were. A lot of people have told me, you know, that they are heavy, you know, influenced by blues, but a lot of the songs that I'm familiar with outside, like, you know, Stairway to Heaven, you know, is more, I guess, say, faster paced rock type, you know. And you know, maybe if I pay attention a little more to some of the guitar riffs, maybe I do hear some blues, but like straight out, like total blues, I did not know Led Zeppelin was about that. So really looking forward to get into their catalog just to see what they had to offer. I will say this, that song, that Since I've Been Loving You, really in a way opened my eyes, as a lot of reactions I've done have opened my eyes to, you know, people I thought I was kind of familiar with their style, but then I realized, you know, these folks have more to offer than I thought. So looking forward to starting this journey. We're going to go ahead and get started with this particular song. I will leave a link to the original video in the description below. And if you want to see more reactions from me, feel free to hit the subscribe button. Don't forget to turn notifications on so you'll be aware whenever new uploads come up. And like the video if you enjoyed this reaction. And let's go ahead and get started. All right. See, this is the type of stuff I expected with Zeppelin. I still like it though. Jimmy's got some personality, don't he? Nice. You can hear a little bit of blues in that one too, in that riff too, if you really listen to it. Love that. I love that riff. I love that crowd too. Okay. What you got for us, Jimmy? Yes. Yes. Absolutely beautiful. Woo! Woo, Jimmy, I didn't know you was about that life, my dude. All right, I gotta say, I'm not gonna say that Jimmy Page is an underrated guitar player, but when I would think about like my top guitar players, he's not somebody I would have thought of. So in that sense, horribly underrated. I have done a horrible injustice to this man in terms of his guitar playing. And I know that kind of sounds like a contradiction to what I said when I just said I've horribly underrated him, but yet I said he's not underrated. I say that because I see so many people giving him love for his guitar playing, whereas I'm like, was he really that good? But between Since I've Been Loving You and this one, I'm really having to start to really question my whole thing in terms of great, who I think are great guitarists and everything like that. He definitely deserves mention in that group, and I almost feel like I need to formally apologize for never really taking him seriously because, whoo boy, Jimmy, man, I've horribly misjudged you. Horribly. I love that bit, how it's like just a bit to get the crowd more involved. I don't know who they were in the front. I hope they were just security because I don't see how they're just standing still like that. There's way too much energy being put out by these guys for you just to be standing still. Unless it's your job to stand still. Ooh. 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 You don't get much more bluesy than that bit right there. Woo. Look at the crowd so into it. Rightfully so, too. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Ooh, solid number. Very solid. Oh. Whew. Man. Led Zeppelin, The Ocean, Madison Square Garden, 1973. Man, that was... What? Just like with my last reaction I did to Dire Straits, I'm honestly finding myself almost asking the same question in terms of why have I not exposed myself more to this group? Oh my goodness. I didn't know they were about that. The way the song started, it's like I said, that is more of what I expected with Zeppelin, but then that little bit they had where it just went like straight like blues number. I mean, that you can tell that got me good. That got me good. Ooh, boy. Man, as I said before, I have horribly, done Jimmy Page some misjustice in terms of really not recognizing his guitar playing skills. This dude totally deserves any mention that he gets of being amongst the best. He deserves every bit of it, and honestly, it's I almost feel like I need to apologize again. I can't believe I've sorely misjudged him, but not even just him, the group in general. Man, that was such a solid number, and you know what? It's definitely going to be just like with Dire Straits. I gotta find ways to really try to incorporate them more into, more regular reactions because. Just as with so many other videos, my eyes are just getting so open, and I don't really even know what to say from here. I honestly really don't. At this point, I feel like I'm just going to be rambling, so I guess what I will just say is definitely feel free to check out my previous reaction to Led Zeppelin, and hopefully I will see you down the road as we continue to go down more of Zeppelin.